Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Nat Gimiko, and welcome back to Our World Is Ended. In the last video, we came across this NPC that it's too much for me. This video will be continuing from where we left off, so let's get started.
せめてそちらの方ぐらいの胸の大きさはありませんと。
She looks cute, you know what I'm saying?
よくわかんないけど、言うのも同じことすればいいのかな。
いやなんでっていうか、言っちゃダメだから。
Knowing how much an airhead Yuna-san is, she would have probably done it too. Just having her Asuna-san wipes her. After stopping her, Asuna-san wipes her chest with tissue.
こんな胸だけが取り柄の NPC は放っておいて、さっさとベロベロスを倒しに行こう。
浅野、流行る気持ちはわかるがちょっと待て。何のために基地に戻ってきたと思ってるんだい？昼飯のためだけじゃないんだよ。古いデータや資料を見返してベロベロスの弱点なんかを探るためじゃないか。
ああ、言い忘れてたけど、ベロベロスが現れるのは夜のみよ。昼間いくら探したって見つかるはずがないわ。
Also, if you guys are wondering why some of the dialogue is repeating, it's because I didn't do a save when I last played. I forgot to, and then I shut off the game without remembering to do so. So I had to backtrack and figure out where I was. So if some of it is repeating, then that's why.
なるほどね。だったらなおさら夜になるまでに準備を整える必要があるわね。と言ってもボツになったキャラだから資料を探すのにも苦労しそうだけれど。
そもそもどうしてボスになったんですか？
簡単な理由よ。変態に言われた通りにリテイクを繰り返していったら、あまりに卑猥で悪趣味なデザインになったからよ。
Ugh. She actually sounds disgusted.
あんなのが実体化しているのかと思うと身の毛がよだつわ。早くこの世界から抹消しなくてはならないわね。
この世界、今更なんですけど、これって現実なんですよね。
My comment makes everyone fall silent. The world we're currently in is clearly unreal. There's the RP map phenomenon. Asakusa is empty. Eroi, game NPC, has manifested along with a rejected enemy character, Velos. We still don't know the cause, and all we're finding are murder mysteries. Normally, this was the part where Iruka-san would say something like, "Looks like we wandered into the other world." However, it looks like not even he is in the state of mind for that.
まあ難しいことを考えるのはやめにしないかい？ここがどんな世界であれ、ベロベロスという脅威にさらされていることに間違いないからね。
Ori-san breaks the silence.
ベロベロスを倒してしまえば、この不可解な現象も終わるかもしれないし、とりあえず今はできることをやろうじゃないか。
That's a highly optimistic and irresponsible take, much like Ori-san himself. Still, he's not wrong that it's a possibility worth betting on.
午後からの行動を決めようか。俺とイルカ、それから夏美はベロベロスに関する情報を徹底的に集めよう。作ったのはだいぶ前だから探すのも大変だと思うが、 PC やサーバーにはまだデータも残ってるだろう。
私は何をしましょうか？
エロリーはゲームキャラ具現化の貴重なサンプルだからね。オブザーバーとしてここに残ってくれるとありがたいかな。
わかりました。ではそうしますね。皆さんお疲れになったらエロリンがムニュムニュしてあげますわよ。
おお、あの伝説のムニュムニュをか。それはぜひともお願いしたいものだね。
お願いすんな。
Search drill. Asuna-san kicks his shin with little restraint to speak of. Look at the way he's writing on the floor. It must have hurt a lot.
夏美、
変態のこと見張っといて、その NPC にムニュムニュなんてさせようとしたら遠慮なく蹴飛ばしてやってちょうだい。
わかったわ。私も自分がデザインしたキャラにそんな汚らわしいことをさせたくはないものね。
ムニュムニュって一体何なんですか？
坊や、むにゅむにゅに興味あるのね。
I'm scared. She... Oh my god, my dignity. She raises her 100 centimeter plus breast.
私のこのバストで頭を挟んでむにゅむにゅっと前後左右に動かす。それがむにゅむにゅよ。あまりの気持ちよさに大興奮。昇天してしまうこと間違いなしよ。坊やも試してみるん？
Dora-san, what kind of NPCs are you making? Still, no, oh. I momentarily think of accepting the tempting offer, but then I feel Natsumi San's cold glare and also San's murderous stare on me.
いえ、遠慮しておきます。
Crying tears of flame on the inside, I reject her.
あら、そう。残念ね。
ねえ、世界さん、ユーノたちは何をすればいいかな？
ああ、レイジ君、浅野、ユーノの3人は食料の調達に行ってくれないか。エロリーの話じゃ昼間はベロベロスも現れないらしいし、行くなら今のうちだと思うんだ。
そうね、このまま基地に残ってたって私たちにはやることもないし、そうさせてもらうわ。ユーノ。
わかりました。
And so we split into the Velo's investigation squad and the food squad and go do what we have to. Asano-san, Yuno-san, and I head out into the town. It's still the afternoon. Asakusa is as empty as before, completely devoid of people. The crowds of tourists I always considered a bother feel so dear right now. I actually miss them. Anyway, we go to our usual convenience store, Fine Mark, aka FEMA. It seems open, so we just allow ourselves in. In the Fine Mark store, 7/17/2017.
すみません、誰かいませんか？
Innocent calls deeper into the shop, but it doesn't seem like anyone's coming.
これじゃお買い物できないよ。
She looks generally
お
troubled.
金とメモだけ置いとけば問題ないでしょう。
そうですね。人がいるコンビニを探す方が大変そうですし、そうしましょう。
We put all the necessary stuff into our basket. We have instant food such as cup ramen, frozen goods, just microwave and eat, some drinks and plastic bottles and tons of
これだ
snacks.
けあれば足りますかね。
まだよ、肝心なものを忘れてるわ。はい、これ持って。
Asano-san gives me an empty basket and fills it with beer cans as if it's no big
浅
deal.
野さん、こんなに飲むんですか？
当たり前よ。っていうか飲まなきゃやってらんないし。さっきはあの無駄乳 NPC のせいでとんだ恥をかいたわ。ラーメンのスープも熱かったしさ。
Looks like she's still not over what happened at noon. The soup thing is definitely her own fault though. Chastises everything.
浅野さん、胸だけが全てじゃありませんよ。ドンマイです。
I try to make her lighten up with a cheerful comment, but apparently it has the opposite effect. どうしてそこで慰めるような流れになるのよ。 それじゃあまるで私があのバカ父 NPC に負けたみたいじゃない。
That's what I get for trying to be nice to her. I mean, she kinda did, at least when it comes to breast size. It's not even a fair competition. There are other ways she's flaunted just how saddening and unfortunate she is. It's honestly a bit hard to watch, but I can't really say that out
浅
loud.
野さん、勝ち負けで言えば確かに負けてました。
何よ突然大きな声で。だから別に私は負けてないって。
いいえ、負けたんですよ。でもよく思い返してください。負けたのは浅野さんだけじゃないんです。
私だけじゃない？
そうです。あの場にいた女性、夏美さんでもあの優乃さんでも胸の大きさではエロリーには勝てなかったんですよ。
そっか、そうよね。私だけでなく夏美
Why? I
も
actually
優
didn't
乃
think that would
も
actually
負け
work
た。
on her.
そう言われてみれば、そうよね。
Alright, I don't know how, but I somehow pulled through.
メイジ
They seem to agree to that too. Anyway, that's settled, so.
そんなんでこの私が納得すると思ったか、このバカ。
Oh, come on! Crap, she'll kill me, but it'll help her get rid of her stress. I guess I can handle this. As I prepare to become a martyr, I suddenly saved by a voice bordering on angelic.
お姉ちゃん、レイジ君、お会計するよ。
Yuna-san, ice cream in her hands, calls out to us.
はい、今行きます。
We end up calculating the total cost that we take using a smartphone's calculator. All the relevant taxes included, of course. We didn't have the exact amount of coins, so we just left a bit more money than needed, along with a note saying no one was in, so we will just leave the money here. I also had J7's phone number, so there shouldn't be any problems. We take the heavy loads of food and return to the office building. That's what I get for being nice. All of us, everybody included, gather in the lounge. So a lot of the others focus on gather info on Bella Bellos. The ones who made dinner this time were me, Yuno-san, and Asano-san. Though all Asano-san did only the simplest jobs that Yuno-san asked her to. Due to that, we end up with a full table of tasty looking curry, rice, and salad. The surprising thing is that the curry wasn't the boil in the bag kind. It's curry rugs made by cutting actual vegetables.
おお、なかなかうまいじゃないか。ひょっとしてルーはブレンドかい？
ピンポーン、大正解。黄金カレーとマルコクカレーのルーを3対3でブレンドしてみたんだ。
A ratio of 3 to 3 is basically just 1-1, isn't it? I thought the same thing regarding her shaved ice ratios, but I decided not to comment. Good curry is justice. I can't waste time being picky about her wording.
浅野が作るって聞いた時は正直心配だったけれど、ちゃんとできてるじゃない。
That's so mean.
当たり前でしょ。カレーぐらい私だって楽勝で作れるわよ。
She's actually proud about it, but as one who worked with her, I can tell you this, she's lying. The potatoes she peeled were as big as a thumb, and her carrots were just the epitome of irregular. Well, not that like I could say much. I cut my cucumbers all wrong too. They end up being somewhat wavy. Honestly, considering what she had to work with, I'm impressed that Yuno-san was able to fix it all and make a proper curry.
我が輩、カレーは辛口派だが、これは決して悪くない。甘さの中にも深いコクが隠されている。
Sounds yummy. Hiruka-san makes a weird sound, clearly because he's moved.
はあ、カレーを食べたら体がほてってきちゃったわ。ちょっと脱がせてもらうわね。
No! He's already exposing a lot of skin and starts undressing really slowly though, as if to show off.
おお、これは
Both the Mori-san and Hiruka-san fix their eyes on Erori. Honestly, I can't help but stare at her too, but then...
ちょっとあんた、何いきなり脱いでんのよ。
なぜ怒っているの？あなたの体じゃ殿方を脳殺できないからってやきもちでも焼いてるのかしら？
エロリーやめなさい。こんなところで脱ぐなんて生みの親である私が許さないわ。
Asuna-san and Natsumi-san rush over to Erori and forcefully fix her apparel.
やめて。
卑猥な声を出すんじゃない。
Stopping her, making her look exactly like she did before. What a shame.
さあ、いつまでものんびり夕食タイムってわけにはいかないわ。ベロベロスについて何か分かったことがあったなら教えてちょうだい。
それがね、何分随分と前のことだしね。そもそもボツになったモンスターだからなかなか資料が見つからなくってね。
Ori-san looks a bit guilty.
どうやら我が輩の出番のようだな。
Iruka-san strikes a pose and stands up. The spoon he's still holding in his hand is really ruining whatever he's trying to do here.
我が輩が前に使っていた PC のハードディスク内を捜索すること数時間。ついにベロベロスに関する設定メモを見つけたのだ。
おお、
I can't help but clap to that. The others are all interested in what he has to say. We might even hear about some critical weaknesses the thing has. There is reason to be
それ
hopeful.
でどんなことが書かれていたんですか？
もったいぶらないでさっさと教えなさいよ。
皆の者、とくと聞くがいい。
Following that Sorona's demand, he unleashes a tsunami of words.
ベロベロス、本当の名前はベロール・ベロベロッサ、シュテルクスト4世、元は人間の王子だ。
Human? That thing? Wait, a
生まれ
prince?
ながらに高い魔力を持っていたベロール王子だが、正当な王妃の息子ではなかった。彼の母親はシュテルクスト3世の特質であるジェシカ。彼女はかつて北の地カルテツオーネの魔女と恐れられ、魔導戦争においてエーデルシュタイン騎士団と戦いを繰り広げた生きる伝説とも言うべき最強の魔女。
Sorry, but I already lost track of all the names.
そんな魔女を母に持つベロール王子は正規である義理の母とその側近の魔導士バンスにより暗黒世界シュバルツハイデへと脅されてしまうのだ。そこでベロール王子を待っていたのは。
ちょっと待ってください。
I take it upon myself to let Urika-san talk about Velo Velos, if you can even call it that. All he talked about was Prince whatever.
そういった深い裏設定はいいですから、なんかこう他に役に立ちそうな情報はないんですか？
レイジー、あいにくそのあたりは我が輩の管轄ではない。すべて世界に任せていたからな。
Urika-san doesn't seem to feel the least bit guilty. We all shift our gaze to Omori-san. He starts scratching his head like he just screwed up or something.
そうだったっけ？いやー、全然覚えてないね。
この役立たずの変態が！あんたの脳内メモリにはエロいことしか残らないんか！
エロリー、君は何か知らないかい？ NPC として重要なセリフを託されてるとか？
重要なセリフ。
She hesitates for a bit.
お疲れのようね。
Ah!
むにゅむにゅしてあげますわよ。
作り手が作り手なら NPC も似たようなもんね。胸が大きいだけで何の役にも立たないじゃない。
What a scathing
ほ
remark.
ら、自分の胸が小さいからって私をひがまないでくれます？
私は別にひがんでなんかない。
はいはい。せめてむにゅむにゅの一つぐらいできるようになってから意見してくださいね。
むにゅむにゅぐらい私にだってできるわよ。必死に寄せて集めれば。
いくら寄せて集めたところでさすがに無理があると思いますけど。
Asuna-san, don't listen to her. As sarcastic as Edori's being, she's not exactly wrong. Even Asuna-san herself drew a glance at her chest and realized there was no
確
chance.
かに今は無理かもしれないけど、でも1ヶ月後には分かんないわよ。今日から毎日牛乳を飲み続ければね。
お姉ちゃん、牛乳なら中学の時からずっと飲んでるよね。でも胸じゃなくて背がぐんぐん伸びちゃってついたあだ名が電信柱。
言うの、あんたはちょっと黙ってなさい。
A piece of her unfortunate past of both. Asuna-san turns red and scolds Yuno-san.
まあまあ、それぐらいにしたらどうだい？今はベロベロス攻略について考えようじゃないか。
Ori-san attempts to break things up.
実は俺なりにいろいろと考えてみたんだけどね、そんなに恐れる相手でもないんじゃないかな。最終的にボツにしたぐらいだからストーリー進行には関わらない雑魚キャラだったわけだし、多分なんだけど
Wow,
そ
that
んな
is
に
some
強くはないような
thought.
気がするんだ。というわけで今晩ベロベロス討伐作戦を実行しようと思う。
No, I don't
各自
think that's gonna work
準備をして
well.
おいてくれたまえ。
今夜いきなり本当に大丈夫かしら。
大丈夫大丈夫。いざとなったら走って逃げればいいだけだしね。
I'm
気楽に
scared.
チャレンジしてみようじゃないか。
That's not much of a plan, but it doesn't seem like we'll get anything if we just keep talking about it. We decided to accept Ori-san's suggestion. I mean, we can't do much here in Asakusa anyway. We're completely closed off. Even so, I can't get rid of my any use. Can we really defeat Velos with the weapons we've gathered? Should I at least train using my nunchucks? That's about the only thing I can do right now. Judgment 7 Office, 7/17/2007, 8:05 p.m. We grab our weapons and gather in front of the office building. The time has come for our first attack on Velos. Ori-san has his metal bat, Uruka has his airsoft gun, Natsumi-san has her tennis racket, and Asu-san has her large frying pan. Yuno has her mop, I have my nunchucks, and Eroi has nothing.
はあ、この時間ならベロベロスも活動を始めているはずよ。いざ決戦の時ね。
そういうあんたは手ぶらじゃない。ベロベロスが現れたらどうするつもりよ。
もちろん応援に決まっています。あなたにはできないようなセクシーなダンスでみんなを元気づけるつもりよ。
She starts dancing a dance that involves a lot of jumping. Her voluptuous 100 centimeter plus breasts jump up and down. They are a tier above even Yuno-san's memory weapons. I'd even call them WMDs, weapons of memory. No! Get out of my face. I had to do my best boiling and fighting Bella. She might energize me in a completely different way. I had to hold my head down. But as Magonia, that means I can look right. I don't know or care if that excuse is valid, but I think the staring at everyone's bouncing bread. I guess someone stepped on my leg. The pain almost made me shout. Someone who stepped whose ass was son. She glares at me with a face that screams dissatisfaction.
レイジ、何いやらしい目でそのバカ NPC の胸を見てんのよ。
あなたの胸では見てもらいたくても見てもらえませんものね。とってもお気の毒。
おっきいからって調子に乗らないで。こんなの将来垂れるだけじゃない。ちっとも羨ましくなんてないもん。
Technically, with that size, they're already sagging. Asami-san sticks her tongue out like a child. The way she handles these counters seems to become more saddening each
そ
time.
こ遊んでないでそろそろ出発するぞ。いつベロベロスが現れるかわからないからな。
We all follow after Ori-san. Though Eroi and Asano-san seem uncomfortable, they stop quarreling and quietly walk with us. We walk around town for 15 minutes. Eroi suddenly stops, points at a building ahead, and shouts,
あらん、とうとう見つけちゃいましたわ。皆さん、ベロベロスの登場よ。
We all turn tense. It's hiding in the shadows of the building, so we can only really see its tentacles, but the monster is definitely there. This is the point where we ran away yesterday, but today our goal is to defeat it. Fearing the fray, we all stop in place. Bellovellos slowly crawls out of the shadows, giving us the first full view of the monster. Ugh. It's described as a purplish large slug. There are large, slimy trails behind it, and its size, if you ignore the tentacles, is 5 to 6 meters. Though there aren't any scales on it, its face is reminiscent of a snake, except that its eyes are popping out of their sockets. There's a crimson tongue peeking out of its open mouth. On its head, there's a mop of red hair that jets out in all directions. It looks so sharp that you'd think it could be used as a weapon. After throwing at least, it has a set of tentacles, 2 on each side, 4 in total. They're pretty long too, and the way they move around is unnerving.
うわキモ全身キモ
Asuna-san doesn't beat around the bush, it just says what she thinks. The 2 bulging eyes are fixed on us. It makes a slimy sound. Ooh. Ooh! Then it starts crawling towards us. Looks like it to say we're its enemies or food. Neither of those are attractive, if you ask me. This goal is nice to defeat it. And honestly, we're lucky we found it so quickly. At least that's what I'm trying to tell myself. Just as we confirmed last night, Bellovellos is by no means fast. As long as you watch out for the tentacles, closing in should be no trouble. However, even if I somehow planked it, I can't imagine myself letting a hit on it with these nunchucks. As I hesitate, like the small person I am, a certain someone takes a step forward. What's the plump nice guy who
ここは我が輩に任せて。
I'm scared. They're so good at Bellovellos.
アンダーグラウンドの友人に頼んで空気圧を上げてもらった一品だ。この銃には中身の入ったコーラの缶を撃ち抜く威力がある。
Oh, wow.
それ違法ですよね。
I can't help but give a seemingly reasonable comment.
うるさい。とにかく見てよ。我が輩がベロベロスを駆逐する様をな。
He pulls the trigger, fires the BB pellet, then cocks the weapon and fires again. It doesn't take long for him to get rid of all 15 pellets.
我が正義の弾丸に打ち抜けぬものなどなし。
Even though there's no smoke coming out of it, he acts cool and blows the muzzle.
イルカさん全然聞いてないんですけど。
な、だと。この鋼の弾丸を跳ね返すとは、あやつやりおる。
Your bullets are plastic though.
突撃しま
Innocent raises her mop and charges at Bellovellos.
うわもう
I leave it out to her little sister. She brandishes her frying pan and goes
仕
after
方ないわ
her.
ね
Asuna-san rushes in too. The courage is moving, to say the
レイ
least.
ジ君、彼女たちだけに美味しいところを持っていかれてはたまらない。俺たちも行こうじゃないか。
I'm not sure where the fun is in this, but yeah, I can't leave it to just the girls. I won't be a real man if I do.
はい。
Rory-san and I both join in the battle. Main body with her mop.
これでどうや
Asuna-san repeats, usually bludgeons it with her frying pan.
あなたは私のデザイナー人生においての黒歴史おとなしく消えてちょうだい
This is so sad. I'm watching her. Asuna-san also hits the monster with her racket for a hope. Yeah.
怪物は勇者に倒されるものなんだよ。
I'm scared. Oh, her son is he has a medical look at his I'm actually a bit scared. I'm scared. I will do whatever I can They swing for nunchucks and land. It hits. I feel like
みんなさん
really.
その調子でどんどんいっちゃってくださいね。
Ah, quick! Just as she's a Jew, shooting a sign on the sides. She jumps around cheerfully and so her do her WNDs. No, stop! I gotta focus on the back. I look away from Italy back at Velos. One moment it looks like it's pained by her text, but then it makes a sound that makes it seem like it's not at a good time, but it doesn't look like we're doing much damage to it. Is it just me, or are we wasting time and effort here? Everyone else seems to share my
ダ
sentiment.
メね。こんなの続けたって倒せそうもないわ。作戦の練り直しが必要なんじゃないかしら。
悔しいがそれしかなさそうだね。よし、全員撤退だ。
Ori-san tells us to back up, and we do exactly that. Right when we turn our backs to Bellovellos. I may expect the sound, and its rubber tentacles lash out. This single moment, they caught Natsumi, Yuno-san, and Eroi. Oh no!
いかん、ベロベロスの変態触手攻撃だ。ベロベロスはあの触手で女性を絡め取り、粘液でベタベタにしてしまう性癖を持っている。
ちょっとそれってすごく重要なことじゃない。どうして先に教えといてくれないのよ。
いや、触手を見れば大体わかるだろうと思って。
No! Ori-san grins before continuing.
浅野、お前は大丈夫だ。ベロベロスは一定以上の胸の大きさを持つ女性のみをターゲットにするよう設定したからね。あ、
やかましい、死ね変態、ここで朽ち果てろ。
Asano-san raises her frying pan. It's pretty clear she's aiming to knock him out, or so I've been to stop her.
落ち着いてください、浅野さん。それよりみんなを助けないと。
The tentacles are still playing around with Natsumi-san, Yuno-san, and Eroi. Bellovellos makes a sound unlike any other so far. It sounds eerie, like laughter.
離して気持ち悪いじゃない。
ユウのぐちゃぐちゃのねちょねちょだよ。
そんなにぐちゃぐちゃにされたら私昇天してしまいそうよ。
One of them seems to be enjoying this, but still, we can't let this go
触
on.
手を攻撃してなんとか3人を解放しましょう。尾張さんはエロリーを、浅野さんはユウノさんを、僕は夏美さんを助けますから。
我が輩はどうする？まさかの戦力外通告か。
Yeah, he looks a bit down. Man, what about one person?
イルカさんはこの場で待機です。エアガンが役に立たないことは先ほど分かりましたから。我が輩は
Yurika-san releases a weird pained voice. It really stands down from the front line. Well, it is true that we can't expect much from his airsoft gun. It is best for him to keep distance from the monster when we make our escape. So I'm not quite sure how we're supposed to save this
ともか
theory.
く隙を見つけて触手を攻撃するしかありません。接近して様子を見ましょう。
わかったわ。私にとってはリスクのある作戦だけど、やってやろうじゃない。
いやいや、浅野にリスクはないだろう。触手で襲われることも。
いちいち余計なこと言ってんじゃないの。さっさと助けるわよ。
With those words, we start our haphazard mission to save those three. We close in like we planned it. The girls, Asuna-san included. That's mean. Caught in 3 of his tentacles, Belvo starts swinging the last free tentacle around to keep us from taking them back. It's a real pain, to be honest. We can't just get close like this. Somebody needs to act as bait. The only one that comes close to mine is Asano-san, but sadly, Bello doesn't target her. Sad indeed. I just there's someone else who fits the criteria actually finds
イルカ
someone.
さん上着を脱いでください。
レイジーよ。それはどういう意味なのだ。
Oh, you're so mean! You turn silly embarrassed. It's not pleasant in the least to save
イル
them.
カさんのパーフェクトなボディでベロベロスの視線を釘付けにするんですよ。これはイルカさんにしかできないことです。
我が輩にしかできないこと。なるほど。仲間を助けるためだ。ここは一肌脱ごうではないか。
Restricts the one that takes the clothes cover represent her body. It is not quite a perfect body, it's not exposed for all to see. A moment later, Bell's force tentacle rushes towards the Ruka-san. I knew it.
なんと
The tentacle stops in front of it, moves around his body as if appraising him.
レイジーよ。これはどういうことなのだ。
オアリさんの設定によるとこのベロベロスは一定サイズ以上のバストに反応するんです。もちろんでも突然目の前にエロリーをもしのぐ超絶巨大なバストが出現したりしたら確認せずにはいられない、そういうことです。
なるほどね。確かに驚異のサイズで言えばイルカはジャッジメント7でも一番の
ちょっと待ちなさいよ。私には興味ないくせにイルカの胸には興味示すってわけ？はあ？
浅
I
野
know,
さん、
right?
今はそんなことを気にしてる場合じゃないでしょう。このチャンスを生かすんです。
Bellavos is clearly panicking. We can't ignore
オアリ
this
さん
chance.
浅野さん、今です。触手への総攻撃で一気に救出しましょう。
Take advantage of the moment and attack the creature. Swings bat, the tentacle holding arrowy, it loosens up and lets
言
it
う
go.
のを話しなさい。あとどうして私は眼中にないのよ。
Asusa attacks the tentacle holding Unisan with power that seems to represent her anger at not being targeted. Needless to say, it's enough to loosen it up. Now it's my
夏
turn.
美さん、待っててくださいね。今助けますから。
I swing my nunchucks down at the tentacle wrapped around Natsumi-san. That is so bad. Brutally, who art in heaven, did you bless me with that? Because the power this takes above is above all I did before. Natsumi-san is released and I hold her arm.
夏美さん、走れますか？
Right after she nods, I pull her and start running. Having lost its toy, Bella is released an angry shout, but he's still too slow to catch up with
今のう
us.
ちだ。早く基地へ。
We all run towards the J7 office building. This ends our battle against Bella. Needless to say, we were defeated. Okay, guys. I'm gonna save it here, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.